like shiny things.
Hey everybody! So you guys had some awesome ideas on that video I put up a few days ago about looking for a bull bar or a grill brush guard on the front. And yeah, so some fantastic suggestions. I actually got a link off one of my viewers on my Facebook page to a local Canadian supplier of Toyota Tundra grill guards. So I was taking a look at that, and also the bull bar idea. Now a lot of people agree with me, and they're all trying to get bull bars on theirs, or they've already put bull bars on theirs. Like Martha Cannery says, we had a bunch of really close calls with big animals. No way in hell to stop steer to avoid when towing a heavy trailer. The bull bar protects the occupants and the investment. Exactly. And a lot of people too have also suggested the aluminum, the full replacement bumper, which is just a giant, I mean, just tear the Dodge Ram bumper off and put the giant, you know, the aluminum wraparound bumper that includes the grill guard on it. So it's really tough and industrial, and basically you could be a bumper car. You could push other cars out of the way with it then. Yes, I'd looked into that too. Again, I'd have to get it custom made for this, so that would be hundreds and hundreds of dollars, if not more. I'm actually leaning towards the bull bar, even though they don't make one specifically for Ram van. Another viewer linked me to another guy on YouTube that's converting a 2002 Ram van into a camper, and he made one work, one that was made for a pickup truck, for a Ram pickup. And it was just a matter of playing around a little bit with the brackets. So there are universal ones out there, so I might just have to make my own brackets. It won't be a big deal. I have a friend that can help me with that. So I'm going to go ahead and order one that I found on Amazon, universal bull bar, and I'm going to get that put on the front as soon as it arrives, guys. So I got that taken care of. Some other good ideas. GL Peter 51 wolf whistle horn. Yeah, you know, I was actually going to get one of those 2 or 3 stage air horns on the roof, you know, like they sell at RV shops. Something I'm looking at for sure. LED lights for the canopy. Already did that. I had a strip all the way along. The blacklight ones, actually, I still have the strips too. So in the summertime, if I want to put them up there for like music festivals, things like that, I'll put them back up. Where you're putting the bench, put in a larger 6.8 refrigerator, and where the small one is now, make more storage for clothes with hangers or food products. No, I don't need more storage. I'm already right where I want to be as far as my minimalism goes. And if I make more room, I just collect more junk. And the fridge, it's never even half full, man. I don't need a bigger fridge. Under this seat is some storage, my marine battery charger, and big ass subwoofer. That's more important than the fridge. Come on. And also, KS4 asks, do you know what, Justin, does those LEDs give off black light effect? If so, you should paint one of your walls in your RV glow in the dark paint. Paint one of your walls in your RV glow in the dark paint, and have it say keep on rocking the free world as your sticker. That would be pretty sick. Yeah, I do have a bunch of blacklight LEDs. I have small ones, angled directional ones. I have the strips as well. Even the one on my doorstep is a blacklight one, actually. And I'm putting some black lights up in the corners here soon. They're going to be accent lights for the corners on the ceiling, and I was thinking of paint for the ceiling. Now I have a lot of neon glow-in-the-dark paints for black lights, and they're washable too, so I could paint whatever I want on my ceiling, and then I could just wipe it off if I get bored of it or I want to change it. So yeah, good idea. I definitely want to give it a little more pizzazz, a little more style. I mean, you know, 60s, 70s, and all those. I'm not going to be like a flowers on the outside. It's not going to be a hippie van like that, but I definitely like the psychedelic stuff, the lasers, the black lights, all that. Definitely. Explorer Steve says, mine has rear mud flaps with the Explorer logo on the bottom chrome piece. I think it's a good look for the dually. I'll get new rubber when I have the running boards finished. It's funny you mentioned that, Steve, and I did respond to your comment there, but the other day when I was driving back into Vancouver from one of the suburbs, I heard a little bit of a noise coming from the passenger side of my van. It was just like a little thump, thump, boom. And I was like, what the hell was that? I was going about 110 kilometers an hour, just flying on the highway. No other traffic around. It was later in the evening, and I couldn't figure out what the hell that noise could have been. Is the awning coming off or something like that? I looked in the mirrors. I couldn't see anything wrong, so I just kept driving. I didn't notice till the next morning when I stopped at a gas station. I'll show you. I come over to the side and I say, there's something wrong with my running boards. Look at this. The whole strip of the rubber came right off. It's 2 pieces of the rubber, right? Now, I guess up at the front of the van, it started to peel off, and then the winds on the highway just took the whole thing off. So, I did, indeed, I did find some replacement, the actual exact replacement, but I've decided against it. And here's why. That rubber pisses me off anyways. When it's really rainy, I quite often slip on it, and other people have slipped on it too. It's supposed to be a grip, but it actually makes things worse. It's very slippery. So I'm tearing it all off. I'm taking the rest of it off, taking it off the other side as well, and I'm going to sand and repaint the running boards again. And I'm going to buy, or I've already ordered it off Amazon. It should be arriving actually tomorrow or the next day at my friend's house. What do they call it? The anti-slip safety tape. It's like there's a bunch of companies. 3M makes it too. It's very cheap, but it's the same stuff you see on commercial vehicles in the steps. Or, for example, when you get on a bus, you notice there's that sandpaper-looking strips on each step, so you don't slip. That's what that stuff is. It's only about 15 bucks a roll, and I got 15 feet of it, so I'm going to put it along the running boards in front of all the steps. And I think it'll look more professional, more sleek, and I'll definitely have some real slip protection there as opposed to the rubber that's on there now. And I noticed that a lot of factory running boards have that on it. Mostly those aluminum ones, they have the safety grip tape down the middle of them for that reason. So it's quite commonly used for running boards, so I'm just going to modify mine with that. Now that that's ripped off, it's giving me a reason to do it. So, and a lot of people have mentioned, again, like I said, outdoor, exterior fun lighting, ground effects and all that. I might put some strips underneath for ground effects, so when you're parked, like at campsites or music festivals, it's like an instant party. You just turn on the lights. And I also have exterior marine speakers being installed on this soon. I ordered them. I already got them. Not like the ones I had on the ambulance. These ones are going to be built right into the roof. And I also got a RV speaker switch for the dashboard, so it will turn off the front door speakers and swap it to the outdoor speakers. So it will use the existing sound system and the existing subwoofers, except the sound will be outside as well as the back bedroom at the same time. That I think is better than putting in a separate entertainment system like a lot of the factory RVs have, where they have a separate radio. The front radio is already running off the house batteries, and I already have 2 subwoofers in here for that. So I think it makes a lot more sense to just splice in and put the 2 extra speakers on it for the outside and just have an on-off switch. Switches front to back, front to outside. So that's coming very, very soon, guys, too. So I'm getting, obviously you can tell I'm getting pumped for music festival season coming up. So that is on the roll. Somebody else said, put a skylight into. I actually have a 4-foot by 2-foot bubble dome skylight. I have been considering putting it in for a long time. I would like to cover up some of these big ass windows and just have a skylight, to be honest. I don't need it, but it would be nice. Now I'd have to lose the fantastic fan and put in my own fan. The nice thing about the skylights though is you can put them on any hinge you want, and you can also have it so each side, you know, it kind of goes in like like the bus vents on buses, so that the whole thing is up flat, not up on an angle. It's up flat and stays locked up, so when you're driving, air comes right through, and it's not going to blow off that way either. So I'm looking at my options for that right now. I'm not 100% certain if I'm going to do that or not yet. That real estate right above me right now, right from the front windows on the roof to the back of the fantastic fan, is open real estate. I did not put a solar panel in that area for this exact reason, because I've been thinking in the back of my mind for the last year, maybe I'll put that skylight up there. I already own the skylight. So we'll see, guys, we'll see. Anyways, so thanks again for all your awesome suggestions and help trying to find the bull bars and the or the grill guards. And I think I've made the right decision, so I'm going to get that bull bar on pretty soon, guys. It's going to look pretty awesome. All right, keep on rocking the free world, everyone.
Keep on rocking the free world. Yeah. Freedom is sexy. JustIncredible.tv.